Phoning it in, bud. How are you?
We're great, man. It has to be tough on you. A lot of rain this week, a lot of subpar golf. You must have been kind of slugging through a long week of golf, huh?
I guess, man. Who even wants to play golf? That's my question. I actually missed my cousin's circumcision for this. I was in the city doing a shell game with a couple of buddies, and I got a twit that said, we're on Bethpage Black at the 7th hole. I thought it was a porn, so I drove out here, and apparently there's a lot of golf going on.
But not much sex.
Yeah, there's a little bit. I caught a BJ in a sand trap. Yeah, and I wouldn't recommend that. But Glover won, but the news is that he's not black. That was the surprising news. I was like, Glover, not black, that's a bigger story.
No relation to Danny out there.
No relation to Danny or Leroy Glover, actually, who retired today after 13 seasons in the NFL.
Nice. Now, not to bring up a touchy subject for you, but you mentioned that BJ in the sand trap. Any sign of crabs?
Not here. Phil Mickelson lost. He came in second. I don't know if he has crabs or not. His wife has cancer, though, and we wish her well. Much more serious disease.
Nice. Did you get to meet any of your favorite players out there? Anybody you were looking forward to meeting?
No, I saw John Sally with a couple of white chicks, so that was pretty cool, and I got one of their autographs.
So the girls he hangs out with can actually write their own names now?
Yeah, it wasn't in cursive.
You're horrible.
It's not, yeah. He's first time covering golf, I take it?
Yeah, definitely my first time covering golf, and hopefully my last. There's a lot of cars here driving back on the course, too, which is really dangerous at this hour. They're actually about to film a Subaru commercial out here, which actually might be more exciting than this year's U.S. Open.
Shit is getting gay, bro, today. Sorry, I gotta fucking...
It's just very dick-oriented today. I wouldn't say it's gay.
Well, it's that time of year. It's spring. People are refreshed.
It's not spring. It's the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold out. It's just January.
Whatever. You guys aren't open-minded. That's what I think, bro.
It doesn't get more winter than January.
Well,
it's not even a Groundhog's Day yet.
Why not just say it's August?
Okay.
Why just lie? Hey, man, it's like it's August out. Like, what? It's spring.
I have the
It's
best
midsummer.
calendars.
Yeah, because like, look at it. I'm still like, I feel like a
Nah,
kid.
but you're beautiful, man.
Yeah,
You're a good guy.
I appreciate it, man.
You seem like a really good guy, and I'm happy that you found a lady that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember seeing you guys laugh and just like being like goofy and just seemed like I was like, man, these two kids are. Hopefully, they don't have a child, because this child's going to be mentally handicapped. But I also remember, because where I'm from, if you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately because once two mentals don't make a non-mental. Right. Rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call that in psychology. A van is just a trap house on wheels. Anything could happen. Dude, if somebody had a car, it was like, things was limited. You could ride around, you could listen to some music, you could put some beers in the trunk, you could smoke a joint, right? Somebody had a fucking van. Dude, if your friend had a van, bro, anything could happen. You could start a small business. You could run a butcher shop in the back of that bitch, son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing 40 miles an hour and fucking dropping bacon bits out the back. In a van? Anything could happen in a van. If you was girls, you was a couple of bad bitches rolling out, Put in your fucking, put in a real, put your strongest tampon in and hit the town. We doing it tonight, Daniela. You know what I'm saying? Maria, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Susan, huh? Tiffany. Tonight we letting it all hang out. No bra tonight, girl. I'm letting these titties touch the wind. I never have treated animals differently, whether we're male or female. Oh. But I remember asking, I'll ask a waiter, yeah, is this fish male or female? Sometimes if I order a salmon or something,
That's a good one.
Just to kind of see, and a lot of times they'll go check. And sometimes they'll come back with an answer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
I guess there's no, you know what I would love in that scenario is when they came back with an answer, you just go wrong and get up and walk out. Yeah. Because you know they're trying to pull something off.
Wrong, yeah. And open something up with a knife, just show them a part of the fish. What is that? You know?
You tell me that. That's a fish dick.
Yeah. You fucking tell me that. Hide something in there.
That's it,
like, Jesus.
Now you know what a fish dick looks like.
In the podcasting world,
that I would
that you feel like you would have to
shack
at least
up with.
not shack up. Jesus Christ, have some respect for yourself. Who would that man like? Who is the man? Is it a Brendan Schaub type of guy? Would you then you think have to gravitate towards like this like burlesque kind of like ambient sound of a man?
Gun to my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life. And, that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. I could easily open up a poke shop.
Okay.
I could sell poke, man. Easily.
Theo, you have any issues with lesbian, or are they all good with you because you look like them?
First of all, Brendan, you look like a fucking...
Get it out, buddy.
I don't have it. That's the problem. I've used it all on so many episodes of this show. But I do want to say, yes, I feel like I'm okay with lesbians, man, but I've never... Look, I'll be honest. My first interaction with lesbians, we had a couple of lesbians live across the street from us. And they used to try to sync their lights up with the radio station, and they couldn't make it happen. And it was crunch time. It was Christmas Eve, and they ended up fist fighting in the yard. And one of them worked at the library. And ever since then, and I did donuts in their fucking yard a couple days later. And ever since then, we've been on the rocks. But